Welcome to the Drooniverse!
There it is. The microphone is back. Where it goes, nobody knows. But anyway, there we go. You can stop in the chat. You can stop. You can just stop. Just stop. You know the rules on this stream. There's always a technical glitch. One of these days, and it's on the list. It's on the list. One of these days, I will rebuild my computer and do it all properly. But today is not that day. Okay, it just isn't. Anyway, before we get into that, and before I get any further into my absolute high levels of professionalism, let's do the thing, because the thing is the thing, and the thing must be done. It's tradition, for reasons that we've completely forgotten now, which is like how most our traditions work. We have to do the thing, and the thing is the thing. Right, so 1859, it's Cyber Army. Cyber Army is in first place. Congratulations, Cyber Army. Now, Wintermute GB is in second place. Now, he's slipping, because he normally squeaks in there. 1859, he's failed to do that today, so I'm entirely pleased with this. The OCD is at last satisfied by Wintermute GB, logging in at exactly 1900 hours. So congratulations to him. That's fantastic. So he and Cyber Army have quite a long chat until Ugly Spirit turns up in third place. So congratulations to him as well. Fantastic. Thank you very much to see you. Solstice Project is surprisingly early. He's occasionally late to Solstice Project, so it's good to see him early. Ready. He's breathing in, ready for his to-do, one presumes. But there we go, that's quite good. So well done, guys. Well done, guys, for getting in there that early. Then we have to wait some considerable time before PSB turns up at 20 past 7, which is still pretty darn early, to be fair. So congratulations to Pete. Much more scrolling, and then finally we have a new entry. The Aracuses are here. It's always good to see the Aracuses here. Even they're quite early, 20 to 8. So I mean, they're poised and ready for the invasion, the incoming invasion by the Harkonnens, which we know is never going to arrive. But it's hearty to see them all prepared. Biffboy81 is next. Good to see you, Biffboy81. Thank you very much for popping in. Top Shot is there as well. That's always good to see. Who else do we have in the chat? We have Commander Yehudit is here. The Oxford commas are charging, and quite rightly too. We've got some Galnets to delve into, which is always potentially fun. Alice _D_M. We will one of these days dig out the meaning of the D and the M, but we haven't done that yet. So good to see you, Alice. Thank you very much for popping in. The Harkonnens are here. Poised as ever to invade Arrakis. But they're somewhat rather late to the stream, so the Arrakises have presumably got their shields up and they're completely in their defensive perimeter, secured and ready to go, so that's all good. The Harkonnens don't stand a chance, so tonight is not the night of the invasion. We're going to have to wait and see. Well, if the Harkonnens ever arrive in the chat before the Arrakises, then we know maybe something's up. That has not happened. It's probably unlikely to happen as well, let's be honest. So that's good. So then Dan Bagpipes is here as well. Good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in. And we have Big 39 GT as well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Mima Metal is here. Thank you very much, Steve. Good evening to you. It's a very, very nice way to say hello. Mad Monksoft is here, poised as ever on Wikipedia, should we need a Sage Council. And occasionally we do, because sometimes we have to look things up. And I mean, in this modern day of AI and everything else, maybe Wikipedia is a bit old school, but we like old school around here. If we didn't, there'd be nothing to like. Who else do we have? Right, Havabibu is here with his customary 4 thumbs up. Good to see you. Solstice Project is still doing his enthusiastic do's. He actually inhales there, which is quite nicely done. And he and Alice are doing together, which is very sweet, very romantic. We quite like that. NTP783, which rhymes. It's very important to point that out. Is here as well. Duplex is here as well. Good to see you. The waffling will commence as soon as possible. Yes, we'll sort that out. We have a first-time chat from Arrowhawk. Hello, Arrowhawk. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Nothing in this video presents actual Elite game, but well, it's almost entirely not unlike Elite Dangerous game. We know we've been watching that video for many years, and we on this stream we affectionately tease Frontier for all of the wonder that they bring us, which sometimes is wondrous and sometimes is slightly less than wondrous. But we don't bite the hand that feeds us. We nibble at it affectionately. That's what we do around here. Ozarelli is here as well. Good to see you, Ozarelli. Thank you very much for popping in. We have a first-time chat as well from Bronzer. Ops is definitely getting a delay. This is the big news story of today. I did read in, and we'll discuss that. We'll discuss that. A delay from Frontier. Surely not. Such a thing has never occurred before, has it? Well, apparently it has. Anyway, we'll get to that. Cry havoc and let release the pipes of war sound. But yes, that's very good. Yes, muted this. Thank you very much. Excellent start, sister. Yeah, all right. Voice on mute. Break. Stop. Break. Bad start. Not impressed. Ugly Spirit, are you in a bad mood today? What's gone wrong? Alexander Corbyn's here as well. Fantastic, very much indeed. That's very good. So Top Shot says I can confirm Ugly Spirit was first in the chat. Okay, so the problem is my Streamlabs mucks itself up and loses the top of the chat occasionally, which is unfortunate. So apologies, Ugly Spirit, for if you genuinely were in first place. So there we go. Amended Man waited until Drew and got the shit together. You'll be waiting a long time for that, my friend. That still hasn't happened. Very, very unlikely to happen indeed. And I still haven't found my Elite Hat patch. No, it's missing in action. It's very, very good. Oxford Commas forever. No, we're not having any of that heresy on my stream. Winter Mute GB. No, stop it. Commander Tragic Blue 21 is here as well. Good to see you, Commander. Thank you very much. Electro Ace is here as well. So I'm going to get into Alice's DMs one day. Now stop that. just stop it. The only thing about DMs now are my feet, says Alice. Quite right. You tell him, Alice. Don't trust me, my friends. Do not mess with a woman who wears Dr. Martens boots. I speak from experience. Okay. So Microsoft is now finding wondrous lyrics from somewhere. I don't know what's going on. This is setting the tone of this stream. Thank you very much for the subscription, Bronzer. I do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Right. Okay. So Solstice Project. Oh my God. The stream has barely started. My face already hurts from laughing. Apologies. I'll do my best to be entirely not amusing. And before Winter Mute jumps in with anything, I'm not. Yeah. Just consider it said. Okay. Right. Let's get on to the waffle. I don't know what I'm going to waffle about today, but we'll fight something. Right, here we go. Right, brace yourselves, my friend, because you know what's coming up. Just brace. Okay. Hold on tight. Right, get on with it. Says I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Get on with it. Total professionalism, as you're entirely doing. Oh, Haunted Loaf! Haunted Loaf has just sneaked in towards the end. The possessed bread product that he is, or she is. I don't know. I mean, it could be anybody, couldn't it? You can't assume anything. I pressed the wrong button. No, I've never ever pressed the wrong button on stream. It never occurs at all, does it? So there we go. Right. So anyway, we've got new. We actually probably should concentrate on the news. I mean, I know and I will waffle because it's just my thing, right? But we should probably concentrate on the news because stuff is happening, isn't it? We've got a delay. The news, I know. Have I got a new? I don't know. Have I got a news thing? I don't think I have actually. I know. So we'll call this the bubble. The news. We have got some news. Let me press this button. This one. There we go. Right, we have an update, my friends. We do. There's stuff happening. Hopefully the chat will continue to work at the moment. There's been a delay. I mean, surely not. And quite a considerable one. When were we expecting operations? Wasn't it later this month, like next week or something? I can't remember when exactly it was, but it wasn't that long ago, was it? Was it April? So I mean, it is April. I'm pretty sure it's April. It's difficult to tell up here in Scotland because it's been like we're 2 months into spring and it hasn't arrived yet. Well, it kind of has sort of a bit. The days are getting longer, but the warm weather, not quite there. So, okay, so Wintermute G says April. Presumably that was the last refined date before the one that we've just been given. Commander Hughes says originally it was the end of 2025. Which, yeah. Then February, and then April, and now where are we? Where are we now? So let's go through this. Greetings, an update on operations. It says, greetings, commanders. After careful evaluation, we have made the difficult decision to delay the release of operations, which will now be arriving in June. So that's actually quite a considerable delay, isn't it? 8 weeks, and it will probably be the end of June. Does it actually say which June? We're all assuming it's 2026. It doesn't actually say that, does it? So I'm pretty sure that it's they do mean 2026, although they've left themselves a little bit of a loophole. We know this news is disappointing. Well, we've been disappointed before, Frontier. Comma and right. Well, they're losing my sympathy already with that. Comma and that's wrong. Okay, and would like to apologise to our amazing community for the further delay of this major game update. Now, this is bad phrasing, right? This is bad phrasing. Okay, we would like to apologise to our amazing community for the further delay of this major game update, but we're not going to. Technically, my friends, legally speaking, that is not actually an apology. They'd like to apologise, but they actually haven't. Now, there's a funny little anecdote about this, which Wintermute GB will now be rolling his eyes at, because I had this exact same conversation with South Eastern Railways about 10 years ago. Okay, when I was commuting to London, because they used to say on the tannoy, "We'd like to apologise for the delay to your service this morning," which was happening fairly frequently because the trains were always late. Right? And I did point out to them on Twitter, okay, and I said to them, you do realise that you're not actually apologising. I mean, but we would like to apologise is all positive, right? But it's not actually an apology. It's saying that you intend to apologise. That's all you're saying. You're not actually giving me an apology at all. And I pointed this out to them on Twitter. And believe it or not, 2 weeks later, the tannoy announcement was actually changed to, we apologise for the delay to your service today. And I was like, yes, I've won a victory. I didn't achieve that much in all my years of commuting, but that's right up there with the things I put on my CV. Now, I'm going to have to try the same thing with Frontier, clearly, because and would like to apologise to our music community for the birth delay. It's not an apology. Okay, it's not actually an apology at all. So that's problematic, right? Anyway, moving on. We're incredibly grateful for your patience and understanding as the team takes time to ensure operations delivered with the quality and care that our commanders deserve. Right. Okay. So what they're basically saying here is what we don't want is another Odyssey fiasco, because Drew Wager might write a song about it. That's what they're trying to avoid. I might write a song about it just for the sheer hell of it, because that'll annoy everybody. It's Amended Man says, an update on operations. It looks really great, and we're all excited to get it into live beta, but we can't squash all the bugs, so it'll be delayed again. You will be happy that we are delaying it because you wouldn't want to repeat the Odyssey launch, would you? No, we wouldn't. So something has clearly gone wrong. Now, Frontier is famously bad at keeping to their schedules, right? I mean, most games companies are not particularly brilliant at keeping to their schedules, but Frontier seems to be particularly appallingly bad at this. However, there is compensation in the works here. As a thank you to our commanders, and okay, that's 2 strikes now. To share our appreciation of their continued support. This is an assumptive it's a sort of assumptive thank you, because I'm not sure that us commanders, as we are, have universally got together and gone, you know what? We're putting out a statement that specifically states our continued support for Frontier. I haven't been asked to do that. Have you? Because no. So it's a sort of assumptive thank you. We assume that you're providing us with your continued support, and as such, we're going to give you something, right? So the standard edition of the latest ship, and for some reason, ship has got a capital S, which is wrong. And in fact, standard has also got a capital S as well. So that's wrong. So okay, we've rather pleasingly found 4 grammar errors in the first 2 paragraphs, which I feel like I'm ahead. So I'm happy. I don't know if you guys are happy, but I'm exceedingly happy. This feels like it was written rather quickly. Right. The latest ship arriving to Elite Dangerous. So there's a new ship. Oh, excitement. Okay, good. Next week, the 28th of April, which isn't far away. That's 6 days away. So this is, I mean, this came out today. I mean, this is unheard of that my stream is actually current with events. Anyway, the latest ship, the standard edition of the latest ship arriving to Elite Dangerous will be available for all commanders immediately for in-game credits. No special arcsy stuff. Further options will be available to purchase a stellar or galactic upgrade pack through Arcs. Okay, so you can still support us with actual money, which we like, obviously, because we're a company. They knew I was streaming today. Is that what it is? Okay, so basically, operations have been pushed back by at least 2 months, because it will be the end of June, won't it? I mean, if you're saying June, it's not the 1st of June. Don't get excited. Okay, it's going to be the end of June. So, that's virtually summertime. So we're talking a 6-month delay on whatever operations is, which we don't know a vast amount about other than the videos we've seen. We won't let you play it until it's ready, says Alice. Reminds me of the old Grolsch advert. Yeah. Winnie GB says, reminds me of Douglas Adams' comment about the deadline. He loves them, especially the sound they made when they whooshed past his head. Yeah. A rule of software development, what is it? I mean, the standard rule of software development, of course, is 90% of the project takes 90% of the time, and the last 10% also takes 90% of the time as well. Now I've complained about this in the past because, as you know, I used to be a software developer. Now, that was a long time ago when the only idea you had was a text editor. Okay, so I'm not exactly au fait with current developments things, but I have used Visual Studio and various other bits, and I've done C++ and I've done C# and I've done Java, and so I know a bit about coding. Okay, I'm not by no means current, but and I've worked in companies where we've done software development, and I've managed software development teams, right? So I'm not speaking from a complete armchair perspective here when I say, yeah, I appreciate that software development isn't always a straight through path from beginning to end, right? But for the 6th month, I never in my entire career had anything approaching a 6-month delay in a project, right? Because that wasn't allowed. Yes, you sorted it out in other ways. Okay, you got it out on time or close to on time. So I don't really know what to make of these sort of. It was supposed to come out at the end of 2025, and actually it's coming out halfway through 2026. Yeah, a 6-month delay on stuff sounds bizarre because you're missing. I mean, at the end of the day, you're missing out on potential revenue and all these other bits and pieces. But anyway, but from what people tell me, games companies seem to find this much more difficult than other types of software development. I mean, I've not worked in games. The software development I do was all sort of B2B and B2C application server, web server stuff. So it's not the same stuff. I mean, it's still code, right? But it's not. It's not the same. And I get told by more knowledgeable people that game development is really hard. Okay, it's hard, whatever it is. So I have to sort of, I can't deny that because I don't know. but it is supposed to be more tricky. But yeah, these delays are big and not inconsiderable. So there we go. Anyway, something new is arriving in April. We're getting stuff in April, which maybe they plan to release at the same time as operations. Maybe they weren't. But there's a new ship. This is most exciting. Anyway, here is said new ship. So Journey Together meets the Lynx Highliner. Now, I don't know about you, but when I hear the phrase Lynx Highliner, it sounds like a deodorant as far as I'm concerned. Maybe that's because I'm an 80s boy. But yeah, like Lynx Africa, and then Lynx Highliner. Lynx Highliner is the new fragrance from Zorgon Peterson. So if you need to be fresh in the cockpit, my friends, Lynx Highliner is what you need. I was having a discussion with a friend of mine from Poly the other day, all those years ago, and trying to say, okay, what were the fragrances that boys and girls used that were like epic? Were basically the staples of the 80s, and basically it was Lynx Africa for the boys. And it was Obsession by Calvin Klein for the girls. All the girls were using Obsession by Calvin Klein. So if there are any ladies in the chat who were around in the 80s, can you confirm or deny Obsession by Calvin Klein was the fragrance that you girls went for, and us guys were pretty much Lynx Africa or Lynx something. I think that's pretty true. Too vague to remember all this. Anyway, so yeah, and Old Spice. I think Old Spice is a bit more 70s, isn't it? Minsky says I still use Lynx Black on occasion. Now, my friends, yes, Lynx. Well, Lynx is a bulk carrier. Well, you're quite right, Alice. That's a very good point. Is the Lynx bulk carrier? So at least there is. NDP says hi karate. I do remember. Old Spice is my grandpa's generation. Yeah, okay. Lynx Africa used to catch a whiff pasking. Look, Game Workshop. Denim. See, this is the sort of stuff we need to do. I thought Old Spice was just poison. No, Old Spice was it was in a red bottle, wasn't it? High Karate, yes, I'd forgotten about High Karate. Veronica says we do have Lynx here in Sweden, but the brand is called Axe. Old Spice is coming true. Thanks. Dear. I do remember High Karate. Yes, that's quite funny. The memories, yes. Brute 33. Good, jeez. Anyway, so unfortunately, yes, the Lynx. Alice is trying hard here to keep us back on track, which I appreciate. She's quite right in saying that in Frontier Elite 2, the second Elite game, there was a Lynx bulk carrier. Now that's interesting. Was that made by a particular company? I'm going to look that up. That's a piece of law I should know, and I don't think I do. I'm going to see if I can find it. There we are. Who were they made by? Okay, so there's an old wiki entry on it. It did look like that. That's what it looked like. Let's see if I can find the. Who was it made by? Does it say immense cargo capacity NPC vessel? That's correct. And it was frequently described Panther Clipper style. No. So there we go. Lynx bulk carrier. There it is. Various contractors had huge surpluses of Panther Clippers. So they didn't make them into Panther Clippers, they just sort of stuck them together. Well, I don't think that's law, but that's quite a reasonable explanation. So maybe it's just made out of recycled Panther Clipper components. But there we go. So this is some sort of transport vessel, isn't it? So here we go. Entering into the passenger liner market for the first time, Zorgon Peterson introduces the Lynx Highliner. This impressive medium-class vessel sets a new benchmark for high-capacity travel, accommodating up to 225 passengers, which doesn't doesn't. It's not very many, really, is it? But I mean, is it a medium-sized ship? How big is that thing? I mean, it's got multiple decks. You'd have thought it would be able to. I mean, maybe 225 passengers in some comfort. Destined to become the centerpiece of everyday space travel, the Lynx Highliner features both economy and business class, and can be outfitted with an advanced Mark II. Oh, can be outfitted with advanced Mark II cabins. What's a Mark II cabin? What's more, multiple landing ramps ensure boarding and disembarking are swift and seamless, while commanders are treated to their own exclusive front and rear entrances. Most exciting. So yes, okay, so it's a medium class ship. It's a funny looking thing, isn't it? Again, my initial sort of response to it is it doesn't really bear any resemblance to anything elite-y in my head. It's sort of got a slight Nostromo Starship Troopery vibe to it, particularly with the engines and maybe the nose. I mean, it's a bit nondescript, really, isn't it? It's not. I mean, if it's, I mean, effectively, it's a bus, isn't it? So it's the Ryanair. It's an EasyJet. Mark II cabin means Ryanair. Yeah, so the Mark II is an upgrade of the Mark I. So I mean, are they basically saying there's been a single cabin design the last 300 years or something? It's a Volvo. It's space liners. Mark II cabins come without a proper. Okay, so we need a. So this is yeah. I don't know. It doesn't. It's not a bad looking thing. It's just not. I don't know. It's not particularly interesting, is it? According to this, anyway, let's keep walking. I mean, that's a slightly nicer picture. Oh, that's where the cockpit is there. Okay, we can't really see that here. You can just about make it out there. There we go. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's an awful lot of space for only 225 passengers. It is a bit dull. I agree. It's a little bit dull. Built from the ground up for passenger comfort and safety, the Lynx Highliner has a durable defense system with 1 large and 4 medium hardpoints, positioning it as the most secure passenger liner currently available. Because, yeah, all buses need guns, right? I noticed that when I board my EasyJet 737 to London Gatwick. I'm always reassured by the Gatling guns installed at the tips of the wings. Very important, that. PSB says, I can't see how it fits into the game, but yeah, that's a good point. Surely fleet carriers have slightly more capacity. The law is a bit. Yeah, it's because, I mean, you could just use a fleet carrier to move around like that, couldn't you? Anyway. So, when optimized for pure defense, the Lynx Highliner's shield and hull make it the ideal choice for transport and rescue encounters. Okay, so it's good at hauling people. That's what it's designed to do. The Highliner sports utilitarian visual style. I.e., it's boring. In stark contrast to existing passenger liners, which sit at the luxury end of interstellar travel. So all the pretty ships, basically. We couldn't make one of those, so we're going to make something that looks dull. Zorgon Peterson's latest vessel is set to shake up the options for pilots moving large numbers of passengers safely around in the galaxy. So basically, in the Elite Dangerous universe, you're quite right, Haunted Life. Luxury equals curves. Okay, straight lines, you're poor. Curves, you're rich. If you've got a nice white paint job, you're super rich. If you've got curves, a white paint job, and some blue little highlighty things, LEDs, then you're super, super, super rich. Okay, that's the pecking order. Right, okay, so that's good. The Lynx Highliner is the first passenger-focused ship in this new wave of vehicles. Okay, another strike. It's been exciting to create something. Okay, sorry, this has stepped out of the law now. This is just from Frontier. And it's been exciting to create something for commanders who want to support the flow of populations around the galaxy. Is there a flow of populations around the galaxy? Anyway, previous passenger liners have been centered around ultra luxury. Well, but they haven't, have they? I mean, they can sport luxury cabins, but you can still put you can still put business and economy class seats into other ships anyway. So what's the point of this ship? Do do we need a passenger ship? Because you can put cabins in any ship, right? Anaconda. You could probably put it, yeah. So I don't know. Is there going to be a race to the bottom in terms of international? Yeah, Corvette. Yeah, exactly. It's, if you want to defend some passengers, there are better ships to do that sort of thing. So anyway, so sorry, the POV has changed here. Previous passenger liners have been centered around like ultra luxury, almost akin to super yachts. Well, yes and no. I mean, they look like super yachts, but the insides don't necessarily have to be super yachts. So for the Highliner, we're excited to offer a true airliner. What? We're excited to offer a true airliner, in quotes, built to transport lots of passengers. Okay, so they basically said, I know what Elite Dangerous needs. It needs Ryanair and EasyJet. That's what it needs. That's right. We've given away the most dull ship in the entire. It's a mini 747 for space. That's what it is. A passenger refit of the Caspian would have been better for long-range missions, says Alice. I think it's very convenient. This is the one they chose to give away. Yeah. Don't tell them where they're going. I mean, it's not an airliner, is it? What does that mean? We're excited to offer a true airliner built to transport lots of passengers in safety. Okay, I tell you, there are some ships in Star Wars that look a bit like this, aren't they? In fact, the ship that takes Anakin and Padme back to wherever they start from. Is it Tatooine? Yeah, I think it's Tatooine. Anyway, in one of the early movies, that looks a bit like this. The Lynx really differentiates itself through that ability to what? The Lynx really differentiates itself through that ability to defend itself. I'm sure that isn't right. The Lynx really differentiates itself through the ability to defend itself, I think is what they mean, and is more than capable of repelling attackers until support could arrive. Of course, which that one, that is not that, okay? That's supposed to be other, I think. And is more than capable of repelling attackers as support can arrive. Now, of course, you would think that if it was going into a dangerous place, right, wouldn't it be better just to send a few other ships along with it so it doesn't have to wait for support? Support could be right on hand should the need arise. That's how every other space franchise does this stuff, right? Like, passenger ships are going to be slow. Passenger ships are not going to be very well defended. Passenger ships are not going to be very maneuverable. Passenger ships probably have all sorts of other problems with flying through dangerous parts of space. Hence, the thing that we all hate in space games, which is escort missions, right? But escort missions at least make sense in the lore, don't they? Here's a high-value thing, which is fragile. We need to get it from point A to point B. Guess what, Mr. Single-player space game player commander person? You've got to make sure that it gets from A to B without being killed, right? That's the rules of escort missions. So, but no, this ship, this fragile passenger liner with 225 souls aboard, is going to be flying through the galaxy, getting shot to pieces. We've accentuated this with the more utilitarian style of design, which is very in keeping with the idea of a passenger transport. Spokesperson. Oh no, hang on a minute. We have jumped back into the lore. Frontier can't quite make their mind up whether they're talking to us or whether they're talking to the population of Galnet. So anyway, yeah, this didn't go through much proofreading, did it, before it went out? Well, possibly any proofreading. But anyway, there we go. Anyway, look, there's another picture. So here we go. Okay, it's a work in progress. It's interesting that they've 6 days before it's available. The best images they've got are a work in progress. That's slightly concerning. Anyway, right. So technical specs: 1 large hard point and 4 medium hard points. Okay, well, okay. I mean, it's not totally unarmed, but you know, a core internal, size 5 power plant, size 6 thrusters, size 5 FSD. Why is the FSD so slow? That's small. That's not means it's not going to have a very particularly good jump range. 6 life support, size 5 power distributor. Okay, so we got a size 5 power plant, size 5 power distributor, and size 6 thrusters. So is this thing going to boost properly? And then some optional internals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've got the same combination on my luggage. So okay, so it's a medium ship coming. Anyway, well, I mean, new ships are new ships. Okay, we should celebrate the fact we're getting a new ship. Grammar errors, grammar errors notwithstanding. At least 6 or 7 there. Very happy. As announcement, the space bus is delayed until May. I wonder if is there going to be a space bus replacement? Maybe this is it. Actually, so if you try and catch your posh spaceship to go from one place to the other, actually, what you end up with is a Zorgon Peterson Lynx replacement bus service. Dear. Anyway, right, okay, so operations. We still don't know much about operation, do we? The only way it will be useful for jump range is if the hull is made of anacondium. Yes. Whatever the anaconda's made of, which is magic. Right, okay, so operations is now delayed by 2 months, which is a shame. But we don't know much about operations other than what they're sort of saying here, which is summarised what they have said before. This is a new multi-stage mission system designed for squad-based gameplay, and presumably squad is not very many players, up to 4 commanders to take on a variety of increasingly difficult challenges, fixing the grammar at Frontier Developments, completing goals and earning rewards across the galaxy. Okay, so it says up to 4 commanders. We still don't know whether it's going to allow us typically single player types to actually have a go at it. Squat based, yeah. No, squad based. None of us can do squats anymore. We've reached that age. Operations will be accessible via the mission boards when docked at starports, fleet carriers, and squadron carriers. Okay, and there'll be 2 modes. Mercenary mode. This is the default mode. Okay, it carries no consequences or power play effects and is fully accessible to any commanders who meet the scenario requirements. Requirements? We don't know what that is. Power play mode, adding a layer of strategic depth. Oh, excellent. Squads are able to undermine a chosen power as part of an operation. Eligible systems are determined by the team leader's power alignment and current location, ensuring commanders can't target their own power. Oops. Unaligned commanders could join these scenarios, but they will not earn any merits. Okay, is that commanders will be able to build their own team of allies or create a team via matchmaking with others. So there's the problem with this. Once you get into matchmaking with elite and stuff, right? Does anybody else have this? I mean, dare I mention that other mode of elite with the matchmaking that's, as we all know, has been a dramatic success. Is so I don't know. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think about this direction for elite? Because this is, I mean, it's not really elite for me. I mean, I know I'm old and I'm an old guy yelling at clouds and all that stuff, right? But I don't know. We'll have to try it. We'll have to try it and see what it's like, obviously. Right, so commanders will be able to build their own team of allies or create a team via matchmaking with other commanders across this. Okay, so this is heavily relying on networking, which is always entirely reliable in Elite Dangerous. Duplex reckons it's standard MMO-based gameplay. Okay. They are going after the money of real MMOs, says a minute. So it's all about the money, is it? Fair enough. So yeah, Elite Dangerous networking is peer-to-peer. So maybe it will work for this. Maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll have to find out how bad it is when it arrives. Operation scenarios. There are a variety of operations to choose from, including defending a megaship or helping in a station rescue. So these are kind of like point little things that occur that you presumably replay a certain number of times, as many. I think so. Andy P's jumped in there with CQC is fun if you can get involved. If anyone else involved, it needs bot players. I mean, I quite enjoyed CQC when we could get some players in, but most of the time you just sit there in the lobby, don't you? Going, anybody there? And there are no bots. Presumably there won't be any bots in this either, so you're going to have to you're going to have to assemble a crew to do this. Now it says up to 4 players, but what's the minimum count? Is it 1, i.e. we can play it single player? Is it 2 or is it 3? Is 4 the maximum? So there's not much flexibility in there, is there? It's like no more than 4, but maybe not less than 1 or 0. Yeah, it's not going to be less than 0, says Topshot. Thanks for putting the lower boundaries on that, my friend. So I mean, first-person shooting isn't my thing anyway. I don't really like it. That's not what I bought a space game for. But anyway, there we go. But I've said that, and that's my opinion. That's we're here to sort of evaluate what Elite Dangerous is, not what we'd like it to be. Every operation has multiple stages with a wide range of challenges at different difficulty levels. This sounds very gamey now. The scenarios available to partners at launch will be counterattack, infiltrate a recently attacked megaship, learn who's responsible for the chaos, travel to their base, and goad them into a fight to take them down. Okay. Not sure those make it to the sense of the law, but there we go. Burning rescue. Rescue the inhabitants of a station under siege. Blow the door clamps and free the station's people whilst fighting off the enemies. Okay. Megaship massacre reclaim. Fight your way to an offline megaship, kill the hostile looters, and battle enemy ships back to safety. Okay, so actually there's a connection between the gun shooting and the actual spaceship thing. That potentially might be fun. Megaship massacre strike. Sneak into a powered down megaship. There's an awful lot of powered down ships here. Taking out hostile crew members as the clock ticks down, and let the people who hired you take over. So, okay, so why is the clock ticking down? Question. Surface rescue. Rescue the inhabitants. Oh, there's actually something happening on the ground. Rescue the inhabitants of a planet port before attacking forces return with reinforcements and decimate them. Nice. Okay. Pirate hunt. You've been hired to take out a pirate boss. Travel to the area they have been terrorizing and destroy as much of their fleet as possible, and to taunt them into a fight. If you've destroyed as much of their fleet, they might just run away. That's what I would do. I mean, what's to stop the megaship from just this self-destruct? Maybe that's the countdown. Okay, maybe that makes sense. And is there, Bronzer? Is there yet another currency coming into the game? We've got arcs, and we've got credits, and we've got materials, and we've got the engineering stuff twice, obviously, for different types of engineering. There's yet another currency. Jesus. Merc coins. Can we have BMW coins and Volkswagen coins and Audi coins as well? It's just Merc coins. There is a be prepared for a silly Bremen bucks. First time chat from Earth Serpent 89. That's a good username. The new currency works like the spoils of war currency from Destiny 2, which is earned from raids. Okay, yet another currency. And of course, for some bizarre reason, nobody in the entire universe of Elite Dangerous has set up a currency exchange vendor anywhere. So can I swap these credits for Bremen bucks? No, you can't do that. What about some of these materials? I've got lots of glue. Okay, can I swap my glue for a ton of hydrogen, please? Nope, that's entirely impossible. That's just not allowed. So all I need is 6 ounces of mercury. I have got literally 6 billion credits. Can I swap 6 billion credits for 6 ounces of mercury? No, sir. No, you can't do that. Bell bucks. Oh, Andy, you're evil. You're evil. Can I swap my anaconda for a beer? No, you can't do that, sir. We don't accept anacondas around here. It's just what? It's like getting tokens for a theme. But that's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. Ugly Spirit, you're totally right. Right, anyway, so after the launch of operations, whenever that may be, currently June, we will continue to add to the number of available scenarios over time, giving you and your fellow commanders more ways to work together and earn yet another currency. Okay, the operation run. Oh, is this another ship? Once a team is formed and operation scenario selected, commanders will be transported to the operations runner. Transported how? Is there teleportation suddenly in the Elite Dangerous universe? How does this work? I'm interested. The operations runner, which is the central hub for each mission, as a specialized deployment vessel, the runner will serve as a squad's entry point to the mission as well as a respawn and final extraction point. Okay, so a special runner takes you to the things. Is it telepresent? So we're not really there in this operations thing, or are we? Do we actually exist? What's going on here? So do we take our ship? So if I'm flying around the Cable Mark III, let's say, it does have 4 pads. It's very astute. Do we land on the runner and the runner goes to the place? And then we get off the runner to do the thing, finish the thing, get back on the runner, and then go somewhere else. And then we get back on our ship and go off somewhere. What's going on? How does it work? How does this make sense? As a specialized deployment vessel, the runner will serve as a squad's entry point to the mission as well as a respawn and final extraction point. Okay. Right. If any commanders in the team are defeated during any stage of an operation, they will automatically return to the runner where their ship is fully repaired, refueled, and rearmed before they are redeployed back into the action. Okay, so that's a respawn point, like a space station would be. The runner's position in each scenario makes it easier for the commanders to travel back to a mission objective quickly and dive straight back into the action. Okay, that's, I suppose, a sop to gameplay. That's sounds kind of fair enough. Inviting other commanders to an operation. After setting up an operation, team leaders will have to invite other commanders to join their mission. Okay, so does this imply that you're a team leader by default if you start an operation, and then you can invite other commanders? Though they will need to be docked to SLEP or okay, so this is a bit like wing invites, isn't it? Teams don't need to be in the same location to take part in an operation together, as they can be formed by commanders from across the galaxy. You'll be jumped to the operation runner ahead of mission start. Okay, so magic teleportation happens. This is good. Okay, so forget the law. There is no law. No matter where you are in the galaxy, you'll instantly be transported to the runner spaceship, and there you go. Team invites. Wings are so elastic they are. It's sort of a lobby. Okay. Okay, so we can't ask how this works in the universe of Elite Dangerous because it wouldn't. Don't even go there, my friends. The law rationalization is not possible at this stage. Finding a team. Okay, matchmaking commands will need to be docked. Team listings in the operations menu. So that is very CQC, isn't it? There's going to be a lobby, and there's going to be matchmaking, and there aren't going to be any bots. So, but we still don't know how it's okay. So look, there's a begin operations button here, and you can see ready. Now, how many players will it allow you to start it with just yourself? How many do you need? Because you're not always going to be able to get 4 people together. Is there a minimum? They don't say, do they? Oh, here's the rewards. We don't know, says Wintermute GB. Okay, that's quite good. Completing an operation will grant each commander a selection of rewards, including credits, materials, merits, and it was Merc coin. Merc coin. I thought you were joking. That'll teach me. Merc coin. Oh, God. Why would it be called coin? Coins are metal discs that primitive societies use. When was the last time you guys even used a coin, right? Well, I've got some coins in my wallet, but I can't remember the last time I actually used a coin to do anything with it. That's in the 21st century. Topshop's. Oh, okay. Topshop's made a good point. Bitcoins. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, maybe they are actual coins. Merc coins. Merc bits. Well, given we've got credits, Merc coin isn't something you can say. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Yet another currency. Why can't they do something in-gamey like Lavian credits or Zeon's furballs or something? I don't know. Maybe each Merc coin takes up 1 ton of cargo space. Andy P did pay for a coffee using a coin today. Good for you. Beer tokens. Yes, that's what you get. Edible poets. Dear these dead chips. Blood money. Or something. I mean, even Star Trek had this, didn't it? I mean, it had them. Or trouble points. I mean, even Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy had Triganic pews, and what were the other ones? Somebody will know. Gold pressed latinum from Star Trek. I mean, that at least sounds sort of futuristic-y, spaceshipy, doesn't it? Oh well, anyway, Ningy. That's 5 Ningies to a Triganic pew. That's what we need. Anyway, okay, so there's yet another currency, and there is no exchange mechanism in Elite Dangerous. Drogna, yeah. We should definitely have Drogna. That's right. And the Ningi, yes, you're quite right, Holy Lever. Ningi is a triangular rubber coin, 6,800 miles on each side. And I think it's something like the intergalactic exchange rate of 8 Ningis to 1 pew is fairly well established across the galaxy, since nobody has ever owned 8 Ningis. for practical reasons. Drogna would be brilliant. Why didn't they use Drogna? Right, okay, here's a bit more on the Merc coin. The Merc coin is a new form of earnable currency. Sigh. Obtained by successfully completing operations. Okay, so this guarantees that Drew Wager's stash of Merc coins is going to be vanishingly small. They can be used to purchase rewards such as ship modules, including weapons, core, internals, options. So this doesn't make any sense, because if you can buy ship modules with Merc coins, you can sell ship modules for credits. Okay, so there is a de facto Merc coin to ship utility exchange credit exchange rate by the virtue of things being buyable with both currencies. It doesn't make any sense at all. This episode was badly written. Merc coin is issued following the successful completion of operations scenario, and commanders will receive a weekly bonus for the first time certain activities are completed. This brand new earned currency is not purchasable for ARCs. Okay, so you can't buy it for ARCs. Alongside Merc coin, it's not even. See, that's wrong as well. Okay, Merc coin should at least either be one word, right, or it should have a hyphen in it. Otherwise, it's 2 separate nouns. It doesn't make any sense. It's a compound noun, or it's a noun. It can't be 2 separate words. That's wrong. Okay. Just putting it out there. Right. Commanders will receive other rewards complete operation scenarios, such as materials, credits, and merits. Materials, credits, and merits. Credits and merits. Okay. Power play mode exclusive. It's so complicated. The value of these rewards will vary depending on the scenario and the mission difficulty, with one more challenging operations offering commanders larger rewards for the whole. So harder things give you more stuff. Right, you are Drew Dashwager. Yeah, but those are 2 separate names. Okay. Drew is one name, and Wager is the other one, and I've got another one in the middle. Drew Wager is not a compound noun because it's 2 names. Merc coin is a thing, so it needs a compound. It needs a hyphen. Okay. Don't argue with me on this one. The value of these rewards will depending. Our commanders will also be able to purchase rewards such as ship modules in the Merc store. Okay, so presumably these are going to be exclusive ship modules. Things that you can't buy with normal credits. You're going to have to do operations to get funky new murky things, right? As operations expands over time, so will the rewards. Okay, there we go. There we go. Look, so you can get 13 Merc coins, 1 million credits, and some materials. There you go. Look, there's going to be yet another icon here to confuse me. To encourage people to play it, says WinterMuTV. I suppose that is the point. More to come. There's always more to come, and Frontier will be, of course, very, very excited indeed. Once again, we really appreciate our command's continued support and understanding with this later operations. Again, another assumptive thanks. Another assumptive note of appreciation. We cannot wait for you to experience the Lynx Highliner, free for all commanders, with stellar and galactic upgrade packs at a reduced cost on the ARC store. Keep an eye on Elite's social channels, i.e. Twitter, or X as it's now known, for more information about operations before its release in June. Until then, fly safe, commanders, and 07. Well, there we go. Well, that's that be the news, my friends. So a new ship. I mean, new ships are cool. We like having new ships. Do they post on Facebook as well? And occasionally Blue Sky on Facebook. Okay. So yeah. So well, can't believe they're doing yet another currency. Really. Anyway, so yeah. So we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait a couple of months before this even comes out. There we go. Right. Well, I suppose we should switch over to the excitement that is Galnet at this point. Actually, an hour into the stream and haven't even touched the game. All the exciting stuff's not happening in the game at the moment. But there we go. Right, let's do that. Let's switch over to Galnet and let's have a quick poke at what's going on over there. Right, brace yourselves, my friend. Be good. See you tomorrow. We cannot wait. Yeah, that's right. I assure you we can. Right, let's have a look in here. What we got? We've got a couple of Galnets. Some stuff has been happening. What's been happening in Galnet? Oh, the October Consortium. Surprise, surprise. October Consortium seeks Guardian artifacts for new study. Okay, well that's possibly slightly interesting. Why do they want Guardian artifacts? October Consortium has issued a call for help to recover Guardian artifacts from across the galaxy, i.e. steal. Recover Guardian artifacts. dig up priceless relics from the past and give them to us for money. A statement by Lexi October to Vox Galactica, good old Lexi's back, confirmed that recovered artifacts will expand October Consortium's data archive and enhance research into exobiological fields. According to its scientists, the initiative is intended to support ongoing projects rather than any new technological applications. Ramtar, renowned Guardian expert and engineer, commented on the request. Well, at least Ramtar's still out there saying stuff. My extensive knowledge of Guardian culture, technology, and data already collected could prove extremely useful for the October Consortium. There is still much to learn from the Guardian's history, and a collaboration could mutually accelerate this work. October issued a reply through social channels, so presumably X, Facebook, and Reddit is still working in the 34th century, stating that the offer is appreciated, and our scientists are willing to share data libraries once initial studies are completed. If these artifacts are to yield anything new, it will need original analysis with fresh ideas. I.e. Ramtar. Sod you, mate. We're doing this ourselves. We acknowledge your expertise in all Guardian things, but you're an old duffer and we don't like you, so we're going to do it ourselves. It's basically 2 fingers to Ramtar from the October Consortium. It's so many Oxford commas. I mean, what's going wrong with the world? Eh? I'm gonna have to write a sternly worded letter to somebody somewhere about the increasing use. I notice even the AI tools are using Oxford commas now. I was using ChatGPT the other day. Tore it off a strip for using Oxford commas. It got very, very, very sheepish with me. I said, "What are you doing? Do you realise you're committing loads and loads of grammatical errors?" I said. And it said, "Actually, Drew, opinion is divided on the subject," it said. I said, "It's not. There's wrong and there's right. The wrong is the Oxford comma, and the right is the lack of the Oxford comma. Please adjust yourselves appropriately." It said, "Yes, Drew. I shall not be using any more Oxford commas in my conversation with you henceforth." So at least that was a win. Grammar and spell checkers use Oxford commas. Yes, well, that doesn't mean they're right, though, does it? Eh? That just means, though, there's some strange. Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, as you know, but there's something afoot. You know, I mean, I'll let others do the chemtrails and the web forum takeover of the world, and the landings on the moon were hoaxed. All those conspiracy theories have their adherents, and I'm quite happy to leave them to it. But this Oxford comma stuff, it's starting to take over the world, right? There's something up, and it's down to me. Okay, I'm going to be the last man standing at the end of civilization, going, "No, this far and no more. Will not allow this comma to exist." And you don't put commas before prepositions. And you don't put commas before conjunctions. It's wrong, okay? It's just wrong. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm going to fight a one-man crusade against the Oxford comma and commas before conjunctions. That's wrong as well. Who are... I'm declaring a jihad on the Oxford comma. Here is where it starts. There will come an age, there will come a time when we will use commas in front of conjunctions, and we will use the Oxford comma. But it is not this day, my friends. Where the clashing swords and broken shields and the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day, okay? Imagine if Drew's headstone ends. See, I'm going to have to get all the epic speeches that have ever been made. You know, Captain Picard against the Borg. You know, Aragorn against the Men of the West and Sauron. All those epic speeches. You know, that have been Mel Gibson in Braveheart. All those things. I'm going to have to get AI to change them to basically put down this curse, this spreading evil, this plague, this infectious virus that's taking over everything and putting Oxford commas everywhere where they are not required. It needs to be stopped. And I'm the man to do it. I'm going to step into the breach. It's me. This is my crusade. This is my battle. This is the reason I was born. Okay, just stop it. We shall fight them on the printer rooms. We shall fight them on the beaches. Yes, all that stuff. So anyway, there we go. Right. What's this got to do with anything? Right. Okay. So anyway, so October Consortium is dissing Ramtar, which seems slightly counterproductive. Independence Day. That would be a good one. We will not go easily into the night. This we celebrate, Independence Day. Master and Commander, all those things. Right, so the initiative is called Independence Pilots Deliver Guardian Artifacts to the Sciences Lab. Okay, so it's a CG. It's a CG. Deliver some Guardian relics. Go do the thing. Right, good. Right, and then what happens? Okay, so this stupid story about the plant is still going on, and it's taking so much Galnet. It's unrealistic. We have a universe here of trillions, gazillions of people. There are wars. There's people dying. There's power play figures taking over control of star system. What does Galnet keep reporting on? Complete and utter stuff that wouldn't even make the front page of the Daily Mail. Let's be honest. I don't understand this story. Why is this story still running? What's the point? Is it something to do with operations? Maybe. What was the CG reward? Does it say? Doesn't say anything about the reward there. What's the reward? Never in the field of human literacy was so much owed by so few to so many. Commas. He says, it's fun listening to this rant while sitting to FC Odysseus at there's Danoy is playing Horses Planet Suite and a really British rugby scale. Through Vega ranting about Oxford Commerce while Holst's Mars is playing. Perfect. Oh, it's another Maverick suit. Will we get it this time? Will it be the right one? Because it wasn't last time, was it? Yeah, anyway. Right. Competing claims emerge over wellness surge. As reports of improved health and mental performance continue across a number of systems, several institutions have begun attributing the trend to their own initiatives. So everyone's getting on. Everyone's getting on the bandwagon here. Health authorities have pointed to recent dietary guidance reforms and public exercise incentives. What is this all about? While corporate voices, including Sirius Corporation, who make hyperspace components and engine modules, have highlighted advances in nutrient-dense, low-calorie food for mainstream markets. Marketing analysts note a sharp rise in campaigns emphasizing optimized living and holistic performance. What has this got to do with a space game? This is like the sort of dross you get on Facebook. Yeah. You've accidentally once clicked on a multivitamin supplement link, and Facebook then insists on giving you, weird mushrooms and dried tortoise skin shavings and goodness knows what. It's like, shut up. This is what this is like. This is like. No single product dominates the conversation. Big Bill Ventura, or Ace, as we like to call them around here, an actor whose viral workout series inspired the trend, has recently signed several lucrative sponsorship deals. Yeah, I mean, it's all very good for Big Bill. What's this got to do with anything? Amid the consensus building, look, there's a use of a compound noun. Look, they do know how to do it. There's one there. Look, can you see it? Oh, you can't see where my mouse is. Familiar dissent has surfaced. Kit Fowler, a long-time conspiracy commentator, questioned the suddenness of the shift during a recent episode of the End Times broadcast. People don't just wake up feeling this good, Fowler claimed. Either something's being added to the supply chain, or... Okay, that's taken us to I think now a record 12 grammar errors detected in one session of my stream. Or something's being left out of the conversation. What does that even mean? Fowler went on to speculate about unregulated performance enhancers possibly linked to a new strain of onion head. Okay, though provided no evidence. Well, he's a conspiracy theorist. He doesn't need evidence because he's a conspiracy theorist. Conspiracy theorist evidence. Evidence, conspiracy theories. They don't exist in the same Venn diagram. His remarks have been widely dismissed by officials, yet continue to circulate amongst fringe networks. Authorities stress there is no cause for concern and encourage citizens to rely on verified information as analysis of these fitness trends continue. I don't know what to say about these Galnet articles. A, they're stupid. B, they're quite dull. And C, they've been going on for ages and ages and ages in the absence of any exciting storyline at all. Who cares? Oh, God. Anyway, right. So, well, that's enough. Should we actually go play the game for a bit? Maybe the game will be sensible. I can only hope. Let's play the game. Brace yourselves, my friend. We're gonna fire this up. Maybe somebody at Frontier really cares about this. Maybe they'll be putting it on their CV. Do you think maybe there'll be that somebody somewhere's going to go, yeah, you remember the plant story and the big Bill Turner, that was mine. Maybe they're trolling us. Yeah, we don't want to rush into things. It's only been 1 hour and 10 minutes of me waffling so far before we even fired the game up. I wonder if I should do something like a cinema sins on Elite Dangerous. A little sin counter. I think that maybe I should do a grammar counter. Every time I come across what I consider to be a grammar error, there's a little bing that goes off in the corner of the screen. What do you think? That could be very, very good. Right, let me press the button. Here we go. Are you ready, my friends? It's time to actually. It's time to play Elite Dangerous. Right, with a Drew. Well, a Drew sense of trepidation, but actually a due sense of trepidation, what I actually meant. Now the fun part is over. Let's actually play the game. First, I have to do what I normally do, is find out where the hell we are, because obviously I've been taking Distant Worlds 3 incredibly seriously and hitching a ride around the galaxy on the fleet carrier, not actually doing much exploration. So I don't know. Are we? Yeah. Where are we now? That's only one grammar mistake every 6 minutes, says Bronzer. we can do better. I do. I mean, maybe that's just what old people say all the time, that standards are slipping, right? But I do worry that people literally can't string a sentence together anymore. We are in space. Well, that narrows it down a bit, doesn't it? Let's have a look out the windows first. How are we doing? We can actually see a nice chunk of the galaxy there. That looks quite nice. Whereabouts? We look like we're above the galactic plane again, so that's a thing. Nice leather seats. This is the Odysseus, isn't it? Yes, that's where we are. Ah, there's Commander Groman. Hello, sir. 07 Commander. Let's get to my ship and see if we can figure out where we are. I'm gonna go to my hangar. The USS Kaylee, a trusty exploration vessel, which, as we've discovered, isn't actually very good at exploration because it can't land anywhere. Alice says the life form on the system's landable moon has a life form that looks like a Tunnux tea cake. Oh, we need to go see that. I love Tunnux tea cakes. If you're not from Scotland, which most of you won't be, you won't necessarily know what a Tunnux tea cake is. It's basically it's a small biscuit with marshmallow on top, entirely covered in chocolate. It's extremely low fat and very, very good for you, like all Scottish food. There we go. Most Brits do know what a Tunnux tea cake is. Now, yeah, I was slightly confused by Tunnux tea cakes when we got, because they're bigger. Because we used to have marshmallows when I was a kid. Now, marshmallows were obviously not marshmallows as most people would understand marshmallows, but marshmallows when I was a kid were marshmallow with biscuit with a little bit of jam covered in chocolate. But that's not what a tea cake is. I was surprised that a Tunnocks tea cake doesn't contain any jam. It doesn't. It's just marshmallow, chocolate, and biscuit. Now, Tunnocks tea cakes do originate from a place called Tunnock in Scotland, where apparently they're harvested on a hillside. So I've been told. I suspect this to be a lie of sorts because it's the same as the haggis, but moving clear. Oh look, there's lots of players about me. This is excellent. 8 people in my private group. Who have we got? Hey, we've got a team. Commander Rexler redacted and Mr. Topshot. Good to see you guys. If anybody else wants to fill that final slot, then feel free. Yeah, it's a nightmare trying to stop the haggises from munching the wild tea cake. Yeah, because you see, tea cakes grow like mushrooms. They pop out of the ground during the springtime and overnight. And then if you've got to harvest them quickly, otherwise the haggises will eat them. It's it is a problem. Right, so there is a habitable planet in this system, is there? Okay, well, we ought to go investigate. We ought to do some exploration. Okay, one landable planet. And there's a nice view. It does look like there's a nice... Okay, so that's obviously where we're going. Just before we do that, where are we currently on the galaxy map? Okay, so we're still out in the middle of nowhere, aren't we? We are sort of slowly heading back towards stuff, but we are not anywhere near the core worlds. These are all bookmarks of places I've been along the way. Be careful of how hot the surface is. Okay, I'll bet that seems to be quite a long way away from the stars, so it's interesting that it's hot. That's how we invented golf, is it? Trying to save the tea cakes. Ah, see, I always knew the Scots invented these things like that. That's good to hear. Shouldn't have bothered, says Windy Beach. Now, come on. Tea cakes are a thing of beauty. I have scoffed many a tea cake since coming to Scotland, and very unapologetic about it. I do like a tea cake. I have set the course correctly. Right, engage. Lensky says, I certainly know what a Tunnocks tea cake is, and I live down in Zoida country. Okay. So obviously tea cakes, the fame of tea cakes has spread, which is a good thing. Okay, so we're obviously parked quite close to this moon. Are these Bronze says? Are these fancies now s'mores? I don't know what a s'more is. I've come across s'mores in literature, which I assume is like an American delicacy of some description. What is a s'more? As being British, this is not a familiar thing. I don't think we can. I mean, does anybody know if you can buy s'mores in the UK? I've never seen one for sale, so I don't know what a s'more is. Oh, it's going to be a nice view, isn't it? Because we're right next to the rings. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Bensky says, despite being made in Cornwall, nobody south of Hadrian's Wall and outside of the monks of the Buckfast Abbey understand Rick the Hoose Juice. Okay, so them damn bagpipe says toasted marshmallow and chocolate sandwich between 2 graham crackers. That's what a s'more is. Right, okay. Mad Monk Soft has done the Wikipedia for us. A s'more is a confection consisting of toasted marshmallow and chocolate sandwiched between graham crackers. S'more. S'more made. So why is it a s'more or s'more? Is it pronounced s'more or small? Because the apostrophe normally implies there's some letters missing, like as in semaphore, but it's presumably. I don't know. What does that? What does the apostrophe mean? Actually, this is going to be one hell of a view from this moon. I think we need to land. Maybe we're going to land to get the best view, sort of that angle, I think. Or maybe on top. Should we land on top of the moon? Let's land on top of the moon. S'mores, just as it's written. Some more. Is that what it means? Yeah, no, it's a cheap commercial thing. Give me some more, s'more. I did not. I genuinely did not know that. Mad Monk Soft. Okay, so it was invented by somebody. Recipe was first published among simple campfire eats in a Girl Scout guidebook entitled "Tramping and Trailing with the Girl Scouts," which it sounds like a very dodgy B movie to me. But there we go. Under its original name, Some More. Since the treat was meant to feed 16 scouts, we need. I love it when a company makes up. I love it when a plan comes together. But I love it when the company makes up a word that becomes official law. Okay, I didn't know that. That's actually quite cool. Nice. We're looking for Tunnocks tea cakes on this planet, on this moon. Cue the music bump. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Okay. So what's a graham cracker? What does that look like? That's not something recognisable. Okay. Graham crackers, usually pronounced graham crackers, are similar to digestives. Okay. So it's digestives with marshmallow and chocolate. That doesn't sound too bad, actually. Watching out for space bagpipes. Here we go. We're down on the surface. Now we're looking for some Tunnocks tea cakes. I was told by Alice they're down here. So if we don't find one, it's her fault. That's quite a cool looking mountain. That looks like an SRV kind of a mountain, doesn't it? Let's go over there. Like, whoa, we're coming in too fast. Ouch. I thought I was still in glide mode. I'm thinking, it's not coming out of glide. Why is it not coming out of glide? Because we're not in glide. Okay, so there's a big dent in the bottom of my ship now. Cool looking planet though. Underneath the rings. Look, this looks. See what this looks like. Does that not look like? Bang. Does that not look like that's an amazing view. That's like Forbidden Planet. We're getting close to biscuit cake bread balls again. We are. Yep. That's amazing, isn't it? Right. I mean, that's definitely an SRV ramp. How much air can I get going over the top of that? That's the first question we need to answer before we go hunting for extra biological stuff. Right, who else is coming down with me to see if they can jump their SRV off the top of that? That almost looks like the mountain from Close Encounters of the Third Kind, doesn't it? Do 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 do. That's what that is. Oh, I hate this ship sometimes. Alright, there we go. You should see the view from my spot. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, Forbidden Planet. It's exactly Forbidden Planet. Right, let's get the old Scorpion out because we like the Scorpion. I'm going straight up there full speed because it's got to be done.
Low gravity warning.
Right, lights on. High beam. Maximum power to engines because space reasons. Right, here we go. Top shots up the woo. Top shots up the top of the hill. We'll get straight up there. Cross the bumpy bit. Oh, it's a bit uneven. Close range. Oh. I'm the Pink Mountain of Doom. It's pink as well, isn't it? It's not a particularly challenging climb, but it's okay. Let's see what the view from the top of the hill is. This is something we now do on my stream. So we climb to the top of the hills to get a nice look at it. That's actually. Oh, I managed to beach my ship. some sort of rock there, which is a bit weird. Oh, it's an invisible obstacle there for some reason. Anyway, it's a very cool looking moon. I do like this. The space pimple. It does have it's one of the prettiest places we've been, I think. Yeah, we do like to climb things in this game. So okay, well that's good. We climbed. It's a nice deep hole, isn't it? Oh, just found one of the things. Oh, it's over there. Look, just seen one from the air. A Mustardian seed pod. It's a Tunnoc's tea cake. That's what it is. We found one. Oh, was that? There was something invisible in front of me. Was that another ship that I couldn't see? Yeah, look. It is. Alice wasn't lying. It is a space tea cake. Dunk. Almost just landed their spaceship on top of my head. You mind? Unsafe temperatures. Okay. Let's be a bit careful out here. What flavour is it? Well, that looks like strawberry flavour to me. Strawberry and maybe. Ooh. How long am I going to last out here? Possibly not very long. Is it something I can? Okay, my command's getting a bit hot. Okay, so we've got one. I'm going to get back in my ship. Okay, so it's actually slightly dangerous out here because presumably that's a white giant star. Okay, so we need to find some more of these. More. Sorry. Ambercop. Right, does anybody know where there's some more? The gift that keeps on giving. Firstly, where did I park my ship? It's over here somewhere, wasn't it? Yeah, they're normally wrapped in silver foil, quite right. Does that one need unwrapping? There's my ship there. It's amazing how quickly you can lose track of where your ship is. Right, can anybody see one from the air that I could drive to? The star is quite visible, so we must be relatively close to the star. Yeah. Cyberdyne says he's got one. Okay, Rex Redacted is over there. I'm going to drive over there. With the rings, and it's a very pretty planet. I like the fact the rings are here. Look at me like a boss jumping the things. Alright. Okay, let's Commander Rex Redacted. Commander Grumman's found one as well. See, this is the exploration using your teammates is perfect, isn't it? It's got good brakes, this. I like that the planets are quite flat as well. Oh, well done, guys. Brilliant. Well, this one's a different colour. I'll be quick though, because otherwise we'll melt. I do like the Scorpion a lot better than the Scarab. It's so much better. It's a bad thing. Okay, we've got two. Right, we now need a third one. Obviously, the Scorpions are capable of the ships, and the SRVs are capable of handling temperatures much better. There are two near me. Where are you, Alice? Where is Alice? I can't see you on the screen, Alice. Where are you? Contacts. I'm not sure you're on the same instance as us, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think anybody else can see you either, Alice, unfortunately. There's my ship over there. Commander Groman's found one as well. Where's Commander Groman? That's his... Let's Commander Top Shot. Let's just spin around. Commander Groman's over there. Alright, let's go. Something bad has happened to Commander Groman's SRV. Oh, this looks like an awkward... Hang on a minute, you're miles away. Where's Top Shot? Okay, so Groman has found one. Where is... Stay there a moment, Commander Groman. Where is Top Shot's over there? He's like a mile away. Okay, I'm going to head to Commander Groman's position. Oh, come on, Top Shot's going that way anyway. Alright, cool. Woo! Oh, 1.5 kilometers. This is like a raspberry ripple planet, actually, isn't it? Maybe it's made of ice cream. Oh, Groman has found some fumaroles, but no anemone. I'm not catching Commander Groman up either. What's going on here? Is he running? Yeah. Just, okay, I'm following Commander Groman, but he's running away from me, so I can't. Okay, has anybody got eyes on one of these things then? Commander Groman's still searching. Has anybody got eyes on one? I can see Commander Top Shot is now 6 kilometers away. Okay, well, I'll head to you then. 6 kilometers. Can I drive 6 kilometers? Yeah, we're heading for Alice and Commander Top Shot. Hold on, guys. I'm heading back that way. I'm at full speed. What's this? What is full speed? 27 meters per second. That's about 60 miles an hour. Come on, keep this thing. Someone lucky on target for me. It's just rude. 5 kilometers to go. It's a nice flat planet though. I like driving on flat planets. This is some ships racing me along the floor. I'm going as fast as I can. That's a nice little bit of flying. Who's that? A few rocks now. Is that the mountain I started at? I think it is, yes. I assume my ship's just long since decided to go now. Jump that. Jump that on the rocks. Oh, ow. I have to say the in-game networking nowadays is pretty good, isn't it? Still heading to Top Shot. There he is. 3 kilometers away now. Flat planet, this opposed to spherical ones, yeah, sort of flat surfaces that you can actually get up to decent speed on. So this is a good planet. We like this planet. Or this moon, whatever it is. It's a moon, isn't it? Whoops. Got an air. Did I just drive past one? Never mind. I'm going over to where Top Troy is because we are. That's the mission now. Oh, it proves a flat earth. No, I've got the badge. I've got the badge that proves I'm not a flat earther. I can see something over there. There's Commander Ellis. Yay! Come on, guys. Oh, almost made that. Screwed up the jump right at the end. Oh, everybody's here. Everybody who's anybody. Oh, there's a fumarole as well, look. Let's drive through that because it's the thing you can do. Oh, where's the thing? Oh, there's more of them. It's quite cool. I like that too. Oh, where's the tea cake? Fumarole. With my driving, I'm not surprised it's got them. Oh, look, it's a dinky one. Oh, look, it's sweet. Sweet and small. It's like a half-grown tea cake. Oh, that's not the right type. Okay, so don't scan that one. Okay, where's the big one then? I don't want to get the wrong one because I know what this game's like. Over there it says Commander Rector. Up there, right, lovely, nice. Is that the right one? Doesn't even look like the same colour. Oh, no, that's not the same type. There's the one that I had before. Okay. Do not scan, that's the wrong one. Over here! Where are you guys now? Where's Cyber Army? Where are you? Over here, it says. Don't scan that one. Oh, I know that. Where am I going then, guys? I can see Top Shot's now over there. Where's the third one? I need a third one. Is that one here? Where am I going? I'm lost, I'm confused. Where am I going? Oh, hang on, no, I can see one over there. Oh, I got you guys. I got you. Yeah. Okay, so there's... Oh, I got you. Cool. Yep, got it. Then we can get the other ones, presumably. Oh, are they too close together? Alright, there we go. Put the handbrake on. Nice. Well done, well done, well done. Suit thermal limit exceeded. Yay. Rock and roll. So let's get the other one then. Oh, my suit melts. Just getting a bit hot. Nice. Okay, that's the others might be a bit too close, but let's go and see. Sort of over this way. Yes, it's like getting down my driveway. Was it over here? So there it is. Vistanomics doesn't pay very well, but they are pretty. You're quite right, they are pretty. Can I hold them? When it says unsafe temperatures, what is the actual temperature? Oh, 1,290 Kelvin. That's more than a little bit uncomfortable. That is. Right, that's 2. I can see the other one over there, but is it too close? No, it's not. There we go. We've got them all. Got to catch them all. 2 sets. That's pretty good. There we go. I'm on the boom and scanning as well. Nice. Donk. Try not to damage the plant as I'm picking up. I saw some more over there. All over the place. Look at actually look what's happened to the rings. The planet has orbited away from the rings, or the moon, sorry, has orbited away from the ring while we've been mucking about on the surface. That's quite nice, isn't it? On the top shot is now cooking the tea cakes. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. I do like driving around on planets. There's fumaroles, there's all sorts of interesting things. Crystals. That's very cool. There's quite a few of these around. There's another one over there. Look. Sometimes you can drive for hours and not see anything at all, but they're pretty common here. Good recommendation, Alice. Well, I was very happy to see those. They're very pretty. I like things like that. There's a good planet for driving around it as well. But nice flat surfaces. Whoops. I can take your Scorpion out for a spin. That is a lovely view. That look, it looks like you're sitting on top of the rings. Oh, you can shoot the seed pods, can you? Oh, I should do that and I'll find another one. If I find another one. It's a nice little mountain range up ahead. Love the fact the ships are flying overhead, that's very cool. All we need is some skimmers now, and we could do the intro sequence from the video, can we? Which looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, distant worlds through scouts. They find interesting. Yeah, good for them. Because this is the thing. The problem is planets like this are vanishingly rarely dangerous. You know, actual interesting planets with nice views. I mean, I suppose that's probably quite realistic, which is fair enough. But there's one. Look, there's another one. So I can shoot these things, can I? Engage guns. Let's blast it. Oh yeah, look, a pod came out. Oh. Not had my...
Cargo scoop deployed.
Yeah. Wow, I did a thing. Let's go and blast another one. There's one over there. Blasting things and scooping things up. Top gameplay. But hey, we'll take what we can, right? Put other guns on this ship. Oh, just switched it. Guns off. Alright, alright. Right. Oh, Sidewinder. Yeah, got another one. What do I do with those? What type of material? There's another one down there. Let's blast them. Capturing all the things. Right, head to the hills. Where those funky hills go? There they are. It could be miles and miles and miles away, because we're in a vacuum, I don't know. Yes, some of the trains in Odyssey are good. It's a race. Come on, Felix Lestras. Who's getting faster than me? Oh, maximum power to engines. Space races. How dare you pass me? Exactly. I'll catch him up now. Catch him up. Oh, this is where it gets tricky. Get around there. Get around the right side. Oh, come on, the Grover's going through the field. I'm taking the lead again. I don't know where we're racing to, but try not to hit any obstacles. Can we get to this mountain range? This mountain range might be a long way away. Oh, this doesn't look so good terrain-wise. Ow, ow, ow. Oh no, he's taking the lead again. Whoops! Oh, hit each other. Ow. Do you reckon we can get to those mountains in any reasonable amount of time? How far? Okay, Top Shot, are you actually at the mountain range? It's nice. What is that? As Commander Alice has brought a Sidewinder. Excellent. Not yet, it's 10 kilometres. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's a long way, those mountains. Okay, we're getting there though. Let's get to the mountains because they're there, right? This is super exciting. Commander Top Shot now 19 kilometres. It's a long way to drive, isn't it? Ooh, just spun out. They do look good though. Okay. Commander Top Shot now 21 kilometres ahead. Oh, just hit a rock. I'm down to 62%. Hull now with my Scorpion. Okay, so it's 60 miles an hour, which is roughly what we're doing, and it's 21 kilometres. That's actually about. It's going to take us a quarter of an hour to drive there. I could get my ship. Let's get my ship. Summon the ship. Let's do it. It'll be faster. I've just locked target on Alice. I could pull the trigger, couldn't I? I'm going to get my ship. Where's my ship? Come on, ship. Where's my ship? Is that my ship? Come on, ship. Where are you? Where is my ship? Is it still coming? Move to board. Well, where is my ship? Let's come on, the rack's redacted. There's top shot. Oh, it's literally there. I'll see that coming down. Anyway, all aboard. Right, to the mountains, let's go. My ship can obviously go quite a bit fast. So the repeating planet decals were mostly fixed as well. Okay, so that's good. Maximum power. Okay, come on, stop shots in the mountain. So we're now travelling at 200 and something meters per second, which is a bit faster. That's like 10 times faster than the even the Scorpion could do. So we should be there in under a minute. It was going to be quite a drive, wasn't it? Let's be fair. Not that my Caspian is particularly fast. In fact, it's surprisingly slow, but there we go. Just got one more mountain to climb. That looks like a decent mountain, actually. Okay, let's come on to top shot. So I'm going to park down the base here. Let's climb this mountain here and get a good view from the top. Assuming I can land my ship somewhere down here. Hey, we're down. That was actually surprisingly painless. Alright, deploy the Scorpion. Alright, up the mountain, everybody. Magic powers of helium have fixed my Scorpion back to 100% in a matter of minutes. Right, to the top of the mountain. Now that's got quite a sharp cliff up there, so that's going to be interesting to see if we can in fact get up to the top of that. I might do a bit of exploration in my Scorpion. To the top of the mountain we go. Can a Caspian land up there? I have no idea. They can't usually land anywhere, so. Stand up the top of my hill. It's doing alright so far. Come on, Berman's going for it. I'm really faster. I'm down to 20 meters per second now. Obviously quite steep. That bit looks like a challenge, that bit. I'm going to have to come up the side there. I can just see the... Okay, so that's quite a nice looking mountain, which is going to be the best way up. I think over there. Is it getting... Has the Caspian Has the Caspian got better at landing? Because it has been quite rubbish at times. Ow. Right, let's turn right then. Oh, Commander Groban's made it. Must be possible. Okay, well, that's good. So it's got a bit better. Okay. Up, up. Is this the top of the top? Looking, it's still going up. Is that the top? No, that's not, is it? That's not the top. We should have made the top. The top is that bit. I'll get around here to the left. That looks like an easier climb. Yeah, I've noticed the landing feet on my Caspian do float a bit. So that's, yeah, command top shot is pretty much at the top, so I'm going to go up towards him. He managed the hill before the mountain, so this is the mountain. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? You can't tell. It's very easy to get turned around. Didn't they ever have anti-grav in the law? No, it's banned. There's no anti-grav in Elite Dangerous at all. Not allowed. Order of Mr. Braben. It's getting rougher and rougher up here. Is it a good view? Is it worth the climb or worth the drive? Okay, we're almost at the top. It's getting a bit narrow now. I'm going to slow down a bit. Still a 40% incline. Is it a good view? I'm going to get right to the end there, presumably. Bonk. You're going to be able to see the rings from above the ground. This is definitely worth it. Oh, 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 ow. Oh. Now that, my friends, that is a view. Check that out. That is a view. I'm very happy with that. That was worth the climb. Standing on top of a mountain, looking down over a valley, and seeing that in front of you. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wrong button. That one. No, that one. That one. No, that one. Which is the clap button? That one. Yeah, there we go. That is a view, isn't it? How do I take a screenshot? Is it F11? Shift F11? I'm going to be careful, I'm going to melt. That is a view. Yeah, like that. That's pretty cool. Nice. Well, let's get in before I die. I'll get back to my ship. Or at least I'll get back to somewhere flat. A Le Mans start, that's what it looks like, isn't it? Right, let's carefully turn around here. Not fall off the side of the mountain. I'm presuming my ship has despawned by this point. I'm going to jump off the side here. Because that looks like fun. Oh, no, maybe not. Dunk. Oh, dunk. Oh, that was a way down. A sidewinder. Sidewinder can land on the mount. That was cool. Well done, Alex. Alice, I saw you out of the corner of my eye there. That was quite good. Don't think Caspian is going to make that somehow. Let's get somewhere flat so I can get back onto my ship. It didn't escalate quick. I think it de-escalated quick, didn't it? Ow, ow. Fortunately, the Scorpion is quite a tough old beast. There we go. I should be able to summon the ship from down here.
Ship recalled.
And I skid. Right, where's my ship going to come down to here? I think land somewhere nearby. Look at that sun setting behind the mountains there. Oh, it's landing over there for some reason. Why is it choosing the hardest place to possibly land it can possibly find? Why does it do that? Yeah, racetracks would be fun, wouldn't it? Racing things would be cool. Because the Scorpion's actually quite a good drive. I don't like the SRV much because it just spins out all the time. But I quite like the Scorpion. You can sort of slide it a bit. My ship has managed to land on a rocky outcrop. Right, then it's back to the fleet carrier, my friends. Oh. I can get back to the ship. Why is it parked here? Because that bit is slightly flat, apparently. It was an amazing view, wasn't it? That's one of the best views I think I've seen in the game for quite some time. So that was well worth going to see. My ship hates me. Yeah.
Landing gear retracted.
Thanks. Odysseus. That's the one we want.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, look at that. View. Such a good place. Escape vector, is it?
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Oh no, leap of shame. Still cannot get that SCO drive right. I don't know how many times to do it. It's either too much or it's too little. Alright, everyone to the bar. We shall decamp. So what have we learned this evening? We've learned that operations is late. We found 12 grammar errors. I was very happy about that. Galnet is still completely obsessed with fitness videos for reasons that are not becoming clear. And Distant Worlds 3 Recon team deserves a round of applause because they found us a very, 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 very nice place. So good for them. Yes, thankless, soulless task searching through all the procedurally generated planets trying to find cool ones. But well done, guys. That was That was definitely worth it. I like that one. That was a good planet. And thanks for Alice for the tea cake recommendation. And hooning around is fun, yes. And we got a nice view. I mean, what else do you want from an afternoon? Hey, that's good. Let's not crash into those antennas.
Landing gear deployed.
Launcher it on a pad. It's like having a parking attendant that you drive past a double yellow line and they go, hey! I'm still moving. Right. We're down, we landed. All is good. Perhaps Galnet could redeem itself if the actual story is that Galnet has been taken over by aliens. It's got some legs. Maybe we should recommend that. Maybe we should make a website, not the Galnet News or .org. And make it look exactly like Galnet. It just publishes interesting stories. What an idea. Oh yeah, let's find out how much money I made. Yeah, because last time I died a death because I got murdered by... Was it Cyber Army? Did somebody army murder me last week? I can't remember. Somebody murdered me, didn't they? Accidentally on purpose, trying to rescue me. I make it look like not the 9 o'clock news, yeah. Not the 9 o'clock Galnet. Right, it's all about the money, isn't it? Here we go. Let's talk to this nice lady who always ignores me because she's typing a novel, I think Nadia Wilkinson is.
Ah, you have some data to sell.
Oh, she's actually looked up. Yes, I do actually, my dear.
Looking for new data.
There we are. Nearly 3 million credits.
Thank you for your contribution to our research.
And then I'm back to my book. She's not the most engaging of people. I feel like we should have an extra option with that salute, the rimmer full salute. Yay, everybody! Hello. Yay, good to see you all. Fantastic. Commander Silent Double D is here. We have Commander Felix Celestra. We have Commander Alice. We have Commander Raxter Redexed. And so on and so forth. Yes, and Commander Groban as well. And the Commander Top Shot appears to be in the floor. because space reasons. Everyone's looking at him as if, okay, whatever you need. Yeah, double rimmer. Don't know what Top Shot's doing, but there we go, never mind. Oh, Top Shot's disappeared into the bulkhead now. What are you doing? He's just a disembodied head. He's getting low. He's getting lower and lower and lower. He's just a head. Top Shot was here once. He's legless. That's what he is. He's been at the bar. He's been having too much glue. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'll lead straight for us. Top Shot. He's become one with the ship. That's what he does. He's become one with the fleet carrier. And they want to make an FPS. Shh, let's not be mean. Frontier might be watching. You see, they haven't said yes to my partner application yet. I've still got to be on my good behaviour. I'm not sure that taking the mickey out of them for all their Galnet grammar areas is helping my case, but it is what I mean. I've got to be true to myself, haven't I? Do I really care? No, I don't. It's not going to affect my streaming in the slightest, but you never know. Maybe I'll get you some goodies. That's why I'm doing it. I'm only doing it to get you some goodies. Anyway, right, my friends, it's all that is left. All that is left, apart from rescuing Commander Top Shot from the floor, is is the 5-year streamer who is streaming Elite Dangerous on Twitch right now, who doesn't have very many followers, so we can go and raid them and make their day or ruin their day, one or the other. So yeah, find me a streamer. Who's streaming Elite Dangerous and doesn't have too many followers or viewers right now. That's always a good thing. We have Stargoid.
22 cards or whatever it was.
We could try Stargoid. Actually, that's not bad. So I think I might try that. Have we done Stargoid before? I don't know.
A dad joke for Levy Wilson. How do you organize a
We've got
space?
an old man. He's got 23 followers there. So how do we do?
Attention chat. A VIP has entered. Please.
So I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got the singing solos, and you've got 8. I think we've raided them before. Let's raid them. Let's do them. We've done them before. Hang on, I'm going to send you across there. Right, be good, my friends. I shall see you soon-ish. There we go. I'm going to send you across. Did that work? Oh, no, it didn't. Raid. The singing. I can't type. That's my problem. There we go. It's working. Yes, right. Be good. Take you. See you soon, my friends. Be good. I'll send you across there. Have a fun evening. Have a fun rest of the week. See you next Monday for some retro stuff, and see you next week for presumably some Elite Dangerous. We'll see how it goes.